Basically, I had depression and anxiety since, well, on and off since I was about 13. Recently, though, I had a bit of like personal issues that sort of built up outside of work that started a couple of years ago that kind of pushed me back into sort of like the worst ends of it, basically. And it was sort of getting to the point where I was really struggling to get out of bed in the morning, really having like self-harming myself quite severely sometimes with it. Really the friendliness with it, where it's really easy to go down one of two roads where you either feel really shameful about it and you don't want to talk to anyone because you feel that it's an embarrassing thing to have and you want to kind of hide it because you feel people that judge you differently or you don't want to be treated specially, or there's sort of the other end to it where you kind of don't want to feel like you're bringing people down, whereas if you're feeling miserable as you try to push it to the end where you're more happier or you try and act differently because you feel that if you're going to be talking about things like this or feeling down, everyone else just doesn't want to hear it or that kind of thing. And there was no point, I don't think I've ever had that point here where I've actually felt either of those two things. But work had been really good for knowing if, especially in the early days when there were times when I couldn't actually cope. I've been letting me go home. I've been given the sort of the flexibility to actually go on a Thursday morning to actually get therapy. Much better than it used to be, and it is that, I think, as it becomes more, I don't want to say normal because it's not a nice thing to have as a normal thing, but as people find that they've got colleagues who they may never have thought have had any mental illness have actually got it, and they find that there's nothing different about them. They might just they might struggle with some things occasionally, but there's nothing that stops them from doing the work as much, or they don't need to be treated any differently.